Y'all ready? Y'all ready for it? Here we go.
Hi, I'm Carcino.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them. Boom, boom, boom. Your superpower has been neutralized. I can only watch in silence. America's favorite hype job, looking terrified, now spiraling. You moving like a degenerate. Picking Bronny was distasteful. We can even predict your angles. That's right. Kobe made moves that electrify him. You make moves that petrify. I could double down on that line. Spade this time. There's random acts of kindness. Know you're a mass manipulator, an habitual liar too. But don't send your spot bots at me. And I won't tell all the truth about you. Beep, 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 beep. Hey. Oh, man. Gotta wake y'all up, man. Oh, gosh. So what's up, man? This fool LeBron James that did it again. Nepotism did not start because of LeBron. Now, everybody assumed LeBron would take about $100 million deal. 3 years, $100 million, right? He want all the money. He want the $51 million that he opted out of to sign a 3-year deal to get him more flexibility so it wouldn't be a hard cap hit for this year. And they still gonna pay him the money down the road, which I predicted. But damn, dog, you didn't give them no leeway room, no wiggle room. So if they wanted to sign a Klay Thompson, he gonna have to take a 2-year deal for like $40 million. He gonna have to take that. Y'all ain't giving him 3 years. Y'all not giving him a player's option or a team option after 3. Ever. So now the team, you've handicapped the team, even though you freed up a lot of money for this season. Like, oh, I freed a lot of cap space this year. Okay, cool. I need to do research before reporting. What do I need to research? Said, know that he's willing to take less money for a good player. He's on his Sino Bayless right now. No, he's not. He wants to take a pay cut for somebody that's clutch. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Because he's not really taking a pay cut because he's getting money under the back table because clutch is really him. Klay Thompson had to sign with Clutch Sports. That's what the problem was. I know a lot about what's going on. What are you talking about? Y'all don't really get it. He's actually pushing for Bronny to be the starting point guard. Yeah. And they're like, we can't have Bronny James starting. Bronny is already making the final cut. For anybody who think Bronny James is going to the G League, that's not happening. Bronny James, look, let me explain this to you in the clearest of terms from the neutralizer himself, LeBron James. LeBron James is pulling a LeBron James. This is what he does. He destroys teams. He's always been conflict. From the day before he even got here, I told you what he was going to do to the Los Angeles Lakers when he was like, where's Bronny? Where's LeBron going to go? But at least they're not doing this where LeBron's going to go stuff. When he opted out his contract, everybody knows he's going back to the goddamn Lakers. They just signed Bronny. So, yeah, he opted out. Ain't nobody in negotiations for LeBron to go nowhere. Now, that charade is over. Now, he's going to take the large bulk of the money that's going to cripple the Los Angeles Lakers down the road. The Lakers have a 2-year gap to make anything happen. And if they don't make something happen within that 2-year gap, they're in trouble. So they got 2 years to make a move. Because after 2 years, they are done. There's been no development with the Los Angeles Lakers. You have D'Lo on a 1-year player option who's going to opt in, and now you screwed. So you got to move D'Lo someplace to get another player. So they got to try to make a team-friendly deal for the Lakers to make it happen. If you think that LeBron's going to depend on these rookies to bring him through, you're fooling yourself. It's not going to happen. Having Bronny run point guard with LeBron in pressure game-winning situations. Did you see that? I can't. Yeah, but the reason he can't go to the Lakers and play is not because the Lakers don't want him. LeBron's not going to take a pay cut to allow Klay Thompson to come to the Lakers. He's not going to do that. He wants a clutch player. He wants somebody that's on their roster to come over. The 3-year deal he's going to take is going to cripple the team down the road. It's going to hurt the Los Angeles Lakers. That 3rd year in LeBron James, he's going to be getting so much money in the 3rd year, it's going to cripple the Los Angeles Lakers. Jeanie Buss lost $6 million of her own dollars personally in the Russell Westbrook deal. She lost $6 million of her own personal money bringing in Russ. And that was all LeBron. So she can't have a situation where they don't make the playoffs. Now, he's 40 plus years old. He's about to play in Dream Team. Let me tell y'all something that's really going on here that you didn't know about. The Lakers didn't want him to play in this tournament. They don't want him to play for Team USA. Don't want him to. That's part of the discussion they had when they was talking about the contract. The money ain't the problem. The Lakers are like, we're going to pay. We're not going to not have LeBron James. That isn't the problem. The major problem is LeBron wants that $51 million added on to that contract. because he feels I'm box office. People paying to see me. I'm the star. So now you're going to have a contract bigger than Anthony Davis, who's supposed to be the first option of the team. So if they're paying you and paying next year, they're going to be paying you a lot of money. And this deal that you're going to take now is going to free up a little bit of money so that they can get one more shooter on the team. They have really no draft picks still. The team has really been crippled. They had a bunch of one-year players. Now you got to shuffle the deck and try to create something and grab some out the scrapyard and put together to play with LeBron and to try to go after a championship. Really? Is that what the Lakers formula is now? It's just business, bro. It's bad business. The Lakers don't want a 41-year-old player to play in the summer for World US Team USA just to come back to the Lakers and possibly get hurt because he's been playing too much basketball. Rob Pelinka said that it was scary to see LeBron James go up and do a dunk in between his legs on the internet in warm-up practice. It was almost like holding his breath to see LeBron attempt things like that. JJ Redick doesn't even want him driving that much. The whole thing is trying to protect LeBron from being LeBron. We got to protect LeBron from LeBron. Yeah, he'll have some transition buckets, but we gotta make sure we protect LeBron, from LeBron. Too many drives to the basket. It's going to wear out his energy for the game. We let the guy shoot threes. That's JJ's whole thing. Just shoot threes. I mean, that's JJ's game. JJ had to shoot threes because he couldn't do any other moves. He was too slow. He couldn't do anything else. At Duke, it was working. But you came into the league, he had like one good season when they can focus on somebody else and not him. He could really have a bunch of success. He wasn't a great dribbler at all. So now you're stuck. You're stuck in this situation, LeBron, but you put yourself into this. You destroyed all the coaches. You took them out of the whole equation. All the coaches out there, wiped them out. You wiped out the coaches. Right. This foolery don't work anymore. Now, basketball and the NBA, rather, is sports entertainment. But they forgot one part about it, the sport. There's actually supposed to be sports here. Now it's more entertainment than sports. But are you entertained by this bullshit? Hiring Bronny was a PR move. Okay? It was a public relations move. That's it. Does Bronny belong in the NBA? No. Is he NBA ready? No. Is he NBA material? No. It's not even close. No other team was even thinking about drafting Bronny. There's no reason. Only the fact that he's LeBron James' son is the only reason he's in the league. It's the only reason he's on the Lakers. That's it. Trying to force Bronny to be a superstar would be the worst mistake the NBA has ever made. Because now you just killed your draft system. You just set a standard that a guy will average 4 points, 2 rebounds, could make it to the NBA. Then you got 2 other players who basically didn't get drafted that should have. Bronny was on the team with Boogie. Boogie didn't get drafted at all, even though he averaged about 16 points a game. They didn't feel he was NBA material. But the Lakers felt Bronny was. And no one can make sense of it. LeBron is not. LeBron new contract is crippling the Lakers down the road. This season, he opted out to free them up on the cap so he can get a player that's clutch friendly. Clutch sports friendly. I'm not listening to every sports person's nightmare saying, oh, they want to get an impact player. What's an impact player? Who's an impact player? They're going to go back to the scrap yard and going to grab some scraps to benefit LeBron James because he put them in a bind. So he has to free up money this year. That's why the $51 million is a hard cap hit. He wants to free that off, so he's going to take a 3-year deal to spread it out now because I'm going to opt out of the $51 million. That's going to free us up for this season. So we don't take that hard cap hit, but I'm going to crush the Lakers in 3 years. In 3 years, the Lakers will be done. So when LeBron leaves, the Lakers will be in shambles. You got 2 guys, AD and LeBron, sucking up all the money like a vacuum. 2 unreliable players. You're depending on a 41-year-old man, 22 years in the league, to save the Los Angeles Lakers. Meanwhile, the Spurs are rebuilding. They're getting pieces to be a threat again. And if the Spurs are a threat, they're a threat for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. See, I'm not going to come in here and blindly go with ESPN. You can come in here with what ESPN says. Don't bring that crap to the table. I'm telling you what it truly is. Don't you see them do this every year? Don't you see the Lakers go ahead every year, grab some stuff out the scrapyard, and y'all go, oh man, we're going to be good this year. Then you start off 4-4. You 500. One game over 500 because you're a 500 ball club. And then the season gets underway. Next thing you know, here we go again. Come to the All-Star break, everybody's got to go. Why ain't the Lakers making moves? JJ doesn't know what he's doing. Then they go make a trade at the All-Star break, get a couple of more bums, and then you go, oh man, look, they're balling. Oh, we're ready to go now. Then y'all start thinking championship. Oh, we're ready to turn it up. Then you get to the playoffs, get spanked, and then you blaming JJ Redick. How do we just got to watch all this play out? We already know how this is going to go. Everybody else sucks. LeBron and AD, what you expect them to do, man? Bron had 25. He had 29 that game. AD, man, he got to just step up. So you got KKK Reddick out here as your coach, creating false narratives. It'd be false if it didn't happen every year. Didn't it happen last year? Didn't it happen the year before that? Didn't it happen the year before that? And the year before that? How many times do you gotta see this? Right, you got JJ racists out there. Right, a false narrative. Can you believe that? What's false about that narrative? Nothing. Yeah, running around doing the same thing, putting on a circus show. And it's not like the Lakers are the most healthiest team in the NBA. You had Vanderbilt, who they depended on for defense. He was out a whole year for a foot injury. Came back and then went right back on IR. You had Cam Reddish, who was on IR. You got a 41-year-old guy. What happens when he goes on IR? Because he's stressing himself, getting himself ready to play basketball in the summer, to go to Team USA, where he's going to want to play heavy minutes. And then he wants to come and, yeah, he's bringing his uninterrupted film crew to document his training for Team USA. He wants to make another one of those like they did with Kobe and take the footage, except for he wants to own the footage. So he wants to go out there and have uninterrupted film, like locker room stuff, whatever going on in the back. Yeah, LeBron's doing all this to milk it. So he gonna do his redeem team stuff. It's because of you, Kobe had to make a team called the Redeem Team. He had to redeem what you screwed up. He had to redeem the country from your debacle. You embarrassing the Dream Team. Once it was under your watch, you've embarrassed it. However, I'm wrong. I don't want to told you they was going to televise the second round of the draft. I don't want to told you they was drafting Bronny in the second round. Like last year. I guess that's a lie too, huh? Trying to make JJ Redick Steve Kerr and put him in there, an imposter. Three more years of the shit show. You done got you put Jerry West in his grave with this basketball play. I can't throw shade on LeBron correctly. Wow. How can I? This guy and got the media staying quiet about reporting on JJ, what's his name? JJ Reddick. Ain't nobody sitting over there talking about him and all his atrocities, the abortion contracts, the N-word. You got all these people coming out saying it. The girl who actually filed the claim, who he sent emails to, All he said is, oh, I didn't send those emails. Somebody else did that. Oh, no, it isn't. He's refusing to take less money to help the Lakers build. Do you know what that title infringes? He's not taking less money to help the Lakers build. He's finna cripple the Lakers when he signs that contract, and you see how much money he's gonna get in the third year, and you're gonna say, "Oh my God, we're paying LeBron James that kind of money." Any Laker fan's gonna see what I'm saying and say, "Oh, I get it." He's freeing up a little bit of money this year so we can go grab some bums. But don't worry. We'll see. See, it's just because you don't understand. And you believe ESPN, now that I've explained it to you, you should be able to translate what I'm saying, right? You can comprehend that, what I just said? Hmm. So in the third year, they're going to hand LeBron all this money. And in that third year, the Lakers will be done. All their money will be tied up into LeBron, and he might be injured the third year. We don't know. He's 40 plus years old. He's pushing his body to the limit because he wants to play with both his sons in the NBA. It's ridiculous. I'm just tired of this. The NBA doesn't need this. Whoever believes that the National Basketball Association needs to be grouped up and attached to something like this, you don't understand basketball. The sport is good enough as is. Promote your game. If the ratings were bad for last year's playoffs, that's the NBA's fault because you didn't spend time promoting. Right, you didn't spend time promoting that. Mm-hmm. No, he should not. He shouldn't be trying to take so much money from the Los Angeles Lakers. If you really was trying to win a championship and trying to say we got to do this for goals, this is why you won't see Klay Thompson with the Los Angeles Lakers. Bron is not doing that for somebody who ain't clutch sports. If Klay was to come over, it would interfere with LeBron James and his contract. They'll take Klay for 2 years. They won't take Klay for 3. And LeBron ain't going to allow that. And that's sad because he wanted to stay in LA and stay over there. But the Clippers is willing to take Klay Thompson just to spite the Lakers. The main problem as to why they haven't is LeBron. Wrong. When Kobe was in his last year of his contract, that's when he announced his retirement. He said, I'm not going to go ahead and he could have stuck the Lakers for more money and they would have paid him. He could have played bad and forced his body to keep going through the rigorous training and everything to play every year and just be a role player and sit on the bench and be the highest paid player on the team. He could have held them hostage. Kobe said, I'm done. I'm retiring at the end of this year in the middle of the season. His contract ended that year. His body could not physically do it anymore. It was too much inconsistency in his own game. And he was like, I can't. My body just can't physically do it. So he was done. Mm-hmm. Well, they got a big problem going on here because it makes them money. The Lakers are being talked about. If you took LeBron James off of the team, what would you talk about for the Lakers? You don't have Anthony Davis. We don't talk about him. That guy's like a monk. You don't hear nothing from Anthony Davis. So why would anybody speak about him? But he's your number one option. So JJ Redick wants everybody out here doing dumb shit, shooting threes all the time. Why? Sean Davison, I want you to do something. When this video is over or when you get time, go look at my channel and go look at my most popular videos ever made and see if you see LeBron James' name. Okay? Thank you. Now, JJ Redick is out here with his goddamn Confederate flag and whip out there on the sideline. Is going to be doing what? Telling them to run the plays the way he wants. Most of these guys that's on the team are not going to be respecting him. No, because the Celtics have structure. They have real basketball people in there making decisions. They don't have their friends making decisions. You know, Kurt Rambis was running the team. Kurt and Linda Rambis. They were running the Los Angeles Lakers, and they have their core people. But now these Jeanie and friends are running the team. So there's no real basketball minds out there. She can't judge talent. Rod Pelinka only had Kobe Bryant as a client. Rod played with the Big Five. He cost them that game against Duke when he shot that crazy, weird-ass three-pointer. That was an air ball, and they could have beat Duke in overtime. I'll never forget that. That's all I need to know from Rob Pelinka. He played ball. Yeah, he was on Michigan. He was on the Fab Five team. He wasn't a member of the Fab Five, but yeah, he was on the team, screwing it up. He's supposed to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Came in the game and threw up the most ridiculous shot. Fired JJ Redick. Oh no, they wanted him there. They want him because who else could handle Bronny? They don't trust Darvin Ham coaching Bronny. Bronny, I need you to go over there, and I need you to run a JX. Right now, we running JX. Hey, you talking to my son a little too hard. Come on, take it easy. He turned the ball over. Remember, no slack. Well, it's his first year. Come on, lay it off. It's Bronny. I got this, coach. I got him. Yeah, Bron ain't finna have Bronny running drills and do all these things. Am I mad at Bronny? Hell no. No knock on Bronny whatsoever. There's no knock on him. LeBron is going to refuse to take less money to help the Lakers build. That is not why he's here. That is not the goal. He's only he's opting out of his deal to get this new friendly deal so they could pick up things out the scrapyard and not go into the hard cap. But the truth of the matter is, LeBron doesn't care. He's going to cripple the Los Angeles Lakers when he signs a 3-year deal that's going to be worth like $160-something million. Watch how much money LeBron's going to take in that 3rd year, and that's going to cripple the Los Angeles Lakers because they ain't going to be able to make a move. They ain't going to be able to do anything, and LeBron's going to want that money. That $51 million, you're going to have to trickle it down over the next 3 years. And then you're going to have to pay LeBron out. You better hope and pray to your lucky stars LeBron James don't get injured. He's a 41-year-old man, and you got to hope LeBron James is healthy. Because if LeBron James, because the Lakers don't want him to play in this Team USA in Paris. They want his minutes watched. They don't want LeBron. They're worried about him because he's 41, playing and overseas, and he's playing basketball considerably longer than he normally does. He normally don't play this active, but he's staying in shape because he's getting ready for July next month. They got to go and play Worlds. So they want to watch his minutes. Because if LeBron go in the World USA, get himself hurt, well, let's say he screw up this season, and LeBron's out for the season. Then what? Bronny's going to carry the team? So the Lakers are biting their lip and holding their breath that LeBron James don't injure himself playing overseas. That's the main point. They're hoping Ramon James don't injure himself. I don't know who could call the Lakers a better organization than anybody right now. I'm not wishing an injury on LeBron. Bronny don't have a game where he hit like 4 threes and everybody's gonna be like, oh man, they're gonna magnet ball some stuff for Bronny to try to make him look great. Like, look at that, Bronny's going off in Summer League. They're gonna put him in Summer League and try to get him Summer League MVP. And like, y'all were wrong about Bronny. Watch what I tell you. It's a dog and pony show, which only exposes more of what the NBA has turned itself into. They did the same thing with Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball, man, wait till you see this kid. Lonzo Ball did not work out for basically no teams. He didn't even go to the Lakers organization to work out. Magic Johnson went to the Ball family's house. He went to the Ball family's house, watched the Ball family and sat in the backyard and let Lonzo shoot and do a workout then. Magic, yeah, man, I just came out here and see Lonzo work out, man. And yeah, it was great, man, seeing him out here playing ball in the yard with his brothers. Man, and he's got skills. He got to get them. Y'all forgot they did that? He went and shot on a raggedy rim in the backyard of his own house, and Magic Johnson goes out there, and they filmed this crap. And then they sent it and like, oh, yeah, he's ready for the NBA. Then he kept getting injured. Lonzo wasn't nasty in college. He just didn't play anybody. And when they played somebody, it was different. He wasn't the star of that team. There was other guys on the team on that UCLA team that could ball. You had to worry about them. Tom Brady took pay cuts. LeBron is not taking a pay cut. LeBron he's opting out of his $51 million to free up cap space so they can go and acquire some bums so they won't be in the lottery cap. They won't be handcuffed this year. That's the only reason. He's getting that money down the road, and he's going to cripple the Los Angeles Lakers. The whole world should be tired of him. My thing is, if you ain't tired of him, why? Seriously, why? Is it great that he came? No, he's not. It's not great what he did. Nothing he did exemplates or basically confirms or denies or put things up to make it say, hey, this is outstanding, man. This is great. Nothing about it spells greatness. Well, when you keep making observations that are not, gonna go anywhere really, you're watching other people continuously follow the Primrose path. what are you really doing? You're following the same script that got you nothing so far. You got nothing. What? In-season tournament? How many of y'all talking about the in-season tournament right now? How many of y'all know that this is like writing a script? And everybody's like, man, this seemed like a movie script. And it's become a big major problem for people. And without any type of noticeable notion, people cannot understand, fathom, put together anything that would remotely come close to making sense when it comes to the decision making. I feel bad because Bronny should be in college learning how to get better. He shouldn't have been rewarded being in the NBA. But is that the biggest problem with the Lakers? No. Because this pick was never going to do anything for the Los Angeles Lakers. They squandering this because they know they're not going to depend on the draft this year. They have no intentions of depending on the NBA draft. What they want to do is go ahead and no. They want to get some veterans in there to play for them and do the things that they need to have done. When you put yourself in a position where you have uncooperative people, like who are the people that are most to benefit from this interaction, right? Jeanie Buss. Let's put the focus where it belongs, okay? Because a lot of people misunderstand when we start having these conversations and talking. Let's look at Jeanie Buss, right? Jeanie Buss has been in the news. She has, been in a fight with her brother for ownership. When Mitch Kupchak was running the team was in better position. Okay, Mitch could draft talent. He could recruit talent. He brought Randall on the team. He brought D'Lo on the team. He had a young team that took development. He had Jordan Clarkson. He had guys on this team that was young talent that could play. You just had to let them develop. They were just young. They had Swaggy P. He had all this personality. And he was a knockdown shooter. Like Swaggy P could score the basketball. Yo, absolutely. That's why he didn't want her to take over. You're absolutely correct. Now, the whole situation has transitioned into a type of cabal system. Now she's gotten rid of. She went to the boards and they tried to go behind her back and vote her out of position. Her brothers, and she went there and had an emergency meeting and got it all shut down and got the brothers and everybody else put in position. As Jeanie promised the board that and the other investors that she got this. She knows what she's doing to bring the money in. So to bring the money in for the Los Angeles Lakers, they're like one of the last family-owned businesses, right? No corporation owns the Los Angeles Lakers. The Buss family, basically owns the business. This is how they make their money, through the Forum. So, well, not the Forum, now it's the Staples Center, what used to be Staples Center. I don't know what they call it now. But that building, all the events, the tours that come there, the shows. Now, the Clippers are going to be in the running for that now. They got a bigger venue. So the place that used to be called Staples is going to be a dump compared to the new Clipper Stadium. And that stadium, where the Clippers are going to move to play, that's going to be a place where people are going to look at for concerts. So all the big shows that Jeanie used to get, that's going to dissipate. She's going to be, hey, they're like, well, y'all don't see like this. They got this $1 billion stadium, better air conditioning unit and system. Yeah, you guys got to renovate. Y'all too small. And compared to this $1 billion stadium, and y'all still got this old thing that y'all had since the 1990s. Well, the early 2000s, y'all gonna have to renovate, and y'all gonna have to get a bigger stadium, or see if you can play in the Clippers Stadium. And that's when she's gonna take the biggest hit. So the Lakers have to go to the playoffs and have to have home games for her to make some money. Now, in the first round, she was able to get 2 home games? So they had 2 playoff home games. Then they had some, play-in tournament games. So they could sell those tickets like playoff games. So they had 1 game to play over there. So they ended up looking like they had 3 playoff games to bring revenue to the Los Angeles Lakers. And this is why it's so far behind the NFL, because they're bad at their jobs. Adam Silver is bad at his job. Jeanie Buss, bad at her job, because she doesn't understand basketball. She doesn't know anything about the sport. She knows only about marketing. And that's a problem. This is why your dad wanted you to handle the marketing, let your brother handle basketball. It's a certain thing you got to be able to do out here that you can't do. She thought, I get LeBron, that's going to fix everything with the ticket sales, and we're off to the races. I'll throw him some pussy, and then we're good. Nope. You know what she was doing? You know what Jeanie Buss was doing? Before, when her brother was running the team, she was just thirsting over NBA players. That's all. Jeanie Buss spent her time thirsting over NBA basketball players. A Kardashian. She was worse. Now she's an owner. Look at her. Met Johnny Flynn of Minnesota Timberwolves before the game. If I had the number one pick, I would draft him. He is a cutie. This is what she was doing. That's what the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers was doing before she took over the team. Just sending in thirst trap after thirst trap over and over again. Just met Kevin Love from UCLA Timberwolves. What in the world is they doing? Mm-hmm. Look at that. Thirsty. That's all she knows. Thirst. Oh no, they're trying to hack my PC. That's what that is. The hack alert. Y'all know what time it is. Whenever you start telling the truth, they come in with the sabotage. Y'all know what time it is. Look at this. They didn't want anybody. What, they thought that all of that was going to go away by me? They don't. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. There's all kind of goofiness going on in here. Hold on. All right. Let me try it this way since they want to mess it up. All right. Look at what she's saying. Lamar, take your pants off. We scream as he checks into the game. Yeah, you saw her thumbnail, right? Her thumbnail used to be her naked, laying down with two basketballs on her chest. Look at that. Just about to start. Kobe looks hot in a new Black Mamba t-shirt. Kevin Love is still looking hot. Minnesota T-Wolves are now my second favorite team and has nothing to do with you, Kevin Love, even though you're hot. Kevin Love, your commercial spot is sexy. Lamar Odom is still my favorite NBA forward. Oh my God. Lamar, take your pants off. Screams as he checks into the game. Oh, we saw the Johnny Flynn one. What'd she say about Kevin Durant? Oh man, they ain't gonna let me see the Kevin Durant one. Let me see if I can scroll it down from here. Okay, there it is. Well, no, it ain't. Kevin Durant. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. Said those extra long arms reminds me of Phil Jackson. Okay, there it is. I'll just do this one. Kevin Durant has those extra long arms like Phil Jackson. They come in handy. Just met Kevin Love from UCLA Timberwolves. He may replace Tony Parker as hottest guy in the NBA. Oh my God. And this is the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. It's cringeworthy. He ain't even got to be deep, I guess. They just out here loving success. Everything about me is blessed. Keep making me throw up my hand and won't be no threat. I know they call LeBron a boy, but where's the man? We ain't seen him yet. In fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him back? Every time I see with you and AD, y'all look like two bitches. Let's talk about percentage. Since you've been with the Lakers, you've been losing. And I'll double back with you. They said you signed this nigga, they signed that nigga who said they y'all son that bum nigga. The Golden State got a winning record. What? You ain't like that record? They were gonna go back to back. I like that record. I'm gonna get back to you for the record. Why would I have to go around getting dirt on this bum? Y'all think my life is LeBron? Man, I got a channel to raise, and I know you don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about that. It ain't a 20v1, it's a 1 versus 20. When I gotta smack people that work with you. Tell Rich Paul and Mav Carter, bring them out too. They better stand right with you. Oh man. Yeah, I know. It's like we're cheesing farm. We can do it right now on the camera, Crody. Well, when people are compromised, they're going to say and do a whole lot of different things. So it's all about how you move it. Exactly. Oh yeah, for sure. But the people, you guys are the ones that make everything go. You should have been hitting the like button too. I don't know why I have to say that, but yes, hit the like button. Support the page, hit the like button. It's all love. Okay. The poll is started. The poll has already been started in the chat, so people know what it is already. So right away, the poll has jumped off. The votes are going in, and the topic was about Bronny. Should Bronny be on the Los Angeles Lakers? Do you want Bronny on the Lakers? There's actually some people that voted yes. Told you, fandom is a mother, isn't it? So to reiterate said point, yes, it's right now. It's at 77% for Bronny. No, for Bronny. He said 3 points a game helped Kobe win titles. What he gonna do? Leave his son? Of course he's not. He's playing with Bronny. This is what the Lakers have become, a sideshow. And Bronny is a PR move and a PR stunt. Okay? We know what it is. The guys in the chat, y'all all know what it is. So we can end that poll right now, and you can see right there it states that 78% says no. They don't want Bronny on the team. Should LeBron get a 3-year, $165 million contract? Should LeBron get a 3-year, $165 million contract? See, the public, you guys are making this work. You guys are the reason it goes. So if the general public is not in agreement with this, why are they doing it? So let's say LeBron, first year he's making what, 36, 37 million. Second year he makes about 38 million. What are you going to pay him in his final year? 70, 80 million? Are you crazy? So you're going to be paying LeBron James 37, 38. So basically, let's say if you paid him 40 million a year, right? He gets 40 million one year, 40 million, that's 80. Even if he did another 40, that is crazy. That's just madness to even think about. So by year 2, LeBron would have to make over $50 million. So it would be the craziest contract in sports history if he signs a 3-year deal for $165 million. I would definitely be just flabbergasted with how the Los Angeles Lakers think that by paying LeBron James that kind of money at 42 years old is going to constitute a winning formula in Los Angeles with scraps. Who he, Tony Starks and Iron Man? Tony Starks built this in a cave with scraps. Is that where we at? You Obadiah? You gonna be up in here like Obadiah? No way. Right, he's holding the team back. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Timo. Timo said, I'm finna bless the page. They doing it because Jeanie Buss is a thought bot. I don't think I've heard that word before, thought bot. That's gonna be my new word. You a thought bot, baby. Get over here, thought bot. Mm-hmm. So there's actually 15% of the people out here that are stupid that's in the chat. I wanted to see how many stupid people out there who believes LeBron James should get a 3-year, $165 million deal. That would cripple the team. That will cripple the Los Angeles Lakers. Because what you gonna do with AD? AD's gonna be up for a contract extension. So what's gonna happen with him? You know, if you seeing LeBron get that money, what you think about him? Oh, it's actually 162 million is what he's eligible for. 3-year, 162 million. So we put an extra 3 million on it. So I don't think that's gonna sway the poll any bit. Oh, you said 165. I thought it's real 62. So I don't think that's gonna sway the decision anymore than what it already is. Why am I so worried about the Lakers? I'm not. Everybody else is what they talk about. So I'm just telling you the pros and cons. The Lakers should be worried about the Lakers. The Lakers fans should be worried about the Lakers. But you know who ain't worried? LeBron fans, because they just want to see LeBron. And they prey on you stupid people that just want to see a 41-year-old man play basketball. Hell, I wouldn't want to pay to see me play. It comes to a time where you need to sit down. LeBron's arrived at that point. That train has left the station in Cleveland. Mm-hmm. Right. So then when you stop doing that, you can promote your sport, promote your league. How about that? Promote your league. Ant-Man's your new guy. Give him some marketing. Don't just do it in the playoffs and then go right back to the same rendition that don't work. And you wondering why the NBA is beating you. He should be playing for the league minimum. And that's it. So shouts out to Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Yeah, he really should be retired. You're right, Jose. But don't forget to follow his channel. Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV, The Dreamers Pro, The Star Report, my Patreon, which is Carcino for Life. Hopefully y'all been over there. Y'all can check out my past videos I just did, the one with Drake that really pissed him off and had him mad at me for about a day. Hopefully we can change that narrative around. But anyway, I'm out. Deuces.